There is no need to place a veil over man's mortal eyes. They cannot see the world of intelligences or spirits, nor do our physical bodies remember our premortal experience, for they were not present. But our spirits and their inherent intelligence can see and remember. Therefore, the veil does not cover the eyes of the physical body, but covers the spirit body. Or, more accurately, it covers the intelligence, consciousness, or light of Christ animating those bodies. The veil is over the mind or heart, the seats of consciousness. This is made explicit in Scripture. Joseph Smith recorded that during the Great Vision recorded in section 76 of the Doctrine and Covenants, the veil was taken from the minds of himself and Oliver Cowdery. That is, the veil was not taken from their eyes. The Lord himself explained that the veil covers the spiritual mind, not the carnal or natural mind, let alone the carnal or natural eyes. When King Lamoni came under the power of God, the dark veil of unbelief was cast away from his mind and was replaced by the light of the glory of God. Again, the veil covers the mind. According to the Apostle Paul, the veil is not like that which Moses put over his face. Instead, it is over the heart and blinds the mind. The veil, then, covers the spirit and intelligence of man and not the physical body. It prevents the memory, connectedness, and the awareness of the spirit body and intelligence from reaching the conscious level. Moroni characterized the nature of the veil in a most peculiar manner. He described the many with strong faith as being within the veil. He did not say behind the veil, as might be expected. He had reiterated this analogy earlier in the book of Ether in relation to the brother of Jared seeing the finger of Jesus. This suggests that the veil is not a flat barrier over the face, as we envision it today, but more of an enclosure surrounding the entire body. This was the practice of ancient times. This would mean that the veil surrounds and shields the entire spirit body, intelligence, and their field effects. Now we know from the story of the brother of Jared and the finger of the Lord that he was first within the veil, and then, according to his faith, the veil was rent. He could no longer be kept within the veil. Following his interview with the Lord, the brother of Jared returned from atop the mountain. In doing so, he left the presence of the Lord and was now back within the veil. That is, the veil can be removed and then restored according to the will of God. This was the case with Joseph Smith and Sidney Rigdon. In 1832, both men were in the Spirit when the eyes of their understanding were opened, indicating the veil had been removed. This allowed Joseph and Sidney to see the Father and the Son and many other things. The vision eventually ended, though the two remained in the Spirit in order to record the experience. When they were done, the veil was restored. 4 years later, the same men again had the veil taken from their minds, opening the eyes of their understanding. The point here is that the veil can be lifted and then restored repeatedly according to the will of God.